Talking smack, but I'm still smacking, cracking, and watching. Talking smack, I believe this is number 7, the 7th edition. Oh my goodness. Let's get straight to it. Martin is planning on having a reboot, you guys. And I'm here for it. If you're not here for it, step! Get the stepping! Step! Heck yeah, I'll be watching. You know, I feel if Martin Lawrence was not for it, he would not even be posting pictures on Instagram with Mrs. Martin and Miss Arnold. The fact that he's showing love and showing interest and getting us all ignited that's pretty cool. Like I said, I think if it was a bad situation, he wouldn't be touching it with a 10-foot pole. I'm here for it because somebody's gonna be somebody's grandparent. R.I.P. to Mr. Ford, one of the best characters, one of the best supporting cast members on television history was Tommy. And I feel like they should maybe they should just be like, Tommy's away at work and everybody's just still joking about it, but in a respectful manner. You know what I mean? Cole and Big Shirley, they should have like a couple kids, and I wonder if Mr. Armity, call me Armity, with your little Armity self, if he'll be involved, because he was the showrunner, I think. Bentley Kyle Evans, he's went on to do a whole bunch of other shows, and we have a lot of reboots in 2018. You got X-Files, Will and Grace. They talks of Sex and the City movie or TV show coming back. Full House, Roseanne. I watched like 2 episodes of Fuller House on Netflix. I wasn't that crazy about it. I'll still verbally support it. Martin, here for it. Sound off below. Let me know if you're going to be watching or not. For sure. For real. Let me know. Moving on. Talking smack. Moving on to Best Buy. Best Buy, y'all, July 1st, it's all about streaming. Streaming it is, unless you're a DJ and you can get on the 1s and 2s and you can still purchase your vinyls. However, you only got 2 years to do that and then no more. Whose idea is this? Is this the music labels, or is this like the disc company saying, hey, we're not going to produce it to the masses or whatnot anymore? Best Buy is basically saying, hey man, we were only making like $40 million. $40 million? That's not a lot for the big business, evidently. Target's jumping on board with Best Buy. And it just sucks because we've seen this happen before with Blockbuster, Hollywood Video. It just went away all of a sudden. And that was a complete store. I guess I shouldn't use that. But you get what I'm saying. Certain things as far as VHSs to DVDs, it just kind of leaves because, you know, Redbox, they were saying Redbox took over. So there's no need for the video stores anymore. You can just stream it at home. And that's when Netflix, you remember when Netflix was a disc coming in the mail? It wasn't too much like what it is now. I remember that. That's how long I've been messing with Netflix. Yeah, so that's going to be a huge, I wonder how will that affect like independent companies, you know, or labels that are putting out their music without a bigger situation. I don't know. When I do purchase music, I will go to Best Buy. I'll go to Best Buy for different things that we need and with my family. I like the store. Let's not act like we forgot what they did in Houston, marking up that Aquafina water or Dasani water. That's neither here nor there, Best Buy. I'm not going to blame you for that. I'm not going to do that to you. This is about the disc. I don't know. Will it hurt us, SCW Army? Do you guys stream music on iTunes more versus buying the actual disc these days? Have different mixtape websites that allow you to just stream it and do it that way. I mean, YouTube, you can have an app on your phone and just hit play and go about your time. Or do you just listen to the radio? And with that said, let's talk about Sirius Satellite Radio. In my vehicle, it's equipped with Sirius Satellite Radio. And you know, they have kids channels, gospel channels, sports channels, different genres of music. They can switch it up at any given moment for special occasions. Prince passed away. They had the Prince channel. Shouts out to LL Cool J. I believe he's about to drop his new channel on there. And holiday music you can listen to endlessly. Point saying that is Foxhole Radio is this comedy channel that I've always listened to. A lot of people got Sirius because of Foxhole Radio, and that was Jamie Foxx's channel when he did a comedy show with a whole bunch of great talented artists like Corey Holcomb and Speedy and Friends and TDP, Mr. 3 Nice Baby. Now all of a sudden get in the car, it says Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud station. I'm like, dang, there's no warning? Serious. I'm serious. Why no warning? You just switching it up on us like that. And will it be the same? And that makes me wonder if Kevin Hart is going to transition into like the Tom Joyner situation, or will he, like Jamie Foxx? Now, mind you, Kevin Hart was on Foxhole Radio some years ago as a guest. So maybe that's full circle for him to be like, I was on here as a guest and now it's mine. Will he have his own show with his Paper Cut Boy crew and bring on other comedians and put them on? I think it's a smart move for him. I'm not even going to front. What do you guys think? Do you have Sirius? Are you a Kevin Hart fan? I know some of y'all not feeling Jumanji, but hey, get them coins, baby. Get them coins. I'm not even mad at you about it. Get it while it's hot. I'd be in everything. I'd be in a Candyland, Clue, Uno movie. I'd be in Hocus Pocus Part 4, Santa Claus Who's Coming Down Your Chimney, Part 99, Home Alone 7. Whatever comes out, I will be on it too if the script is good and that check is fat, okay? But good move on. Congratulations to him on that move. I'm not even going to front. Super Bowl was last Sunday. NFL champions, Eagles. The Eagles won 41-33. Can you believe that these commercials were $5 million or so for 30 seconds? 30 seconds. First of all, folks having folks going crazy over Monique saying an hour and a half of work. She didn't want the $500,000. Now these fools are willing to shell out $5 million for 30 seconds. Money, money, money. People just got money, and can I get some of it? You know what? You can keep your millions. Keep your millions. Just give me 300 more subscribers. How about that? But you know who doesn't get any love? Shout out to the refs. The refs never get love. First of all, these men and women have to run amongst the elite athletes of the world. Sometimes they get knocked out. They get tackled. They slip. They fall. They have to listen to the mess, spit, cussing, crowd work. That, it's a lot going on. And just as much as the players are nervous, I'm sure the refs get it too. But these refs have such great careers, and sometimes you're just like, oh yeah, that's that one ref. You just know you don't really pay them you don't really pay them attention, but good for them, man. That's a good move that they made it to that center stage, and they work the NFL, the National Football League championship, Super Bowl champs. That game. I wonder, did they get a ring? I think the refs they should be allowed a ring. You know who needs a belt? Every referee in a boxing match, a boxing bout that's got knocked out accidentally, because it happens. It happens. I'm just saying, it happens. They deserve some type of love. Shouts out to all my boxing fans. What's happening? And my UFC fans. I like sports. I'm not a crazy football fan, to be honest, to keep it real with you. I'm really not. I like basketball. I'll deal with soccer. Sports in general, do not get me wrong. I like the biomechanics behind it even more. Now, with that said, I like training, right? So when I deal with the NFL, I typically will watch like a Hard Knocks. I feel like every season that I watch, is it a curse for the NFL teams to film Hard Knocks? Because they seem to never make it to the playoffs. They never seem to make it to the Super Bowl, these teams. So it's like, do y'all really want to do Hard Knocks at this point? So some people are upset with Faizon Love because he went on The Breakfast Club, Power 105.1, a great channel. It's a great platform for people who do interviews and whatnot. People mad at him saying, oh, he called Dave Chappelle not as funny as Kevin Hart or something like that. Here's the thing. I like Faizon Love. I think Faizon Love is so dang on smart that people just let everything fly over their heads. I think Faizon Love, first of all, Def Comedy Jam Faizon, he's a big boy. I like him thicker. But Faizon had body once upon a time. Faizon had muscles. So he got some muscles underneath that. He got some muscles underneath that meat. Don't get it twisted. But I like him as an actor. I think he's hilarious. I think he's very smart. Now he might slur. I think people get it twisted when he slurs his speech and they take him as a drunk or he high or as a kite or whatever. But look, his message was his message. He said a lot. And I hope people took his interview for what he said about Sylvester Stallone being a fair writer, a fair director, and putting the camera on people of color and not making fun of them or belittling them or making them shuck and jive and, only be pimps, players, and hoes, basically. So shouts out to him for that interview. Now, I like Dave Chappelle. I think Dave Chappelle is hilarious. I think all of his specials are funny. Now, I'm not a comedian. Most of y'all not comedians, so we can't decipher a joke. And sometimes we can be like, hey, I heard that. I've heard plenty of comedians say a Lavelle Crawford joke. Plenty of comedians have stole stuff from Red Fox, or LaWanda Page. But that will take your wealth of knowledge and how you can... did you watch I'm Dying Up Here? It's a series about the comedy club, Pauly Shore's mom's club, and the whole hustle and bustle behind it. And feel where Faizon was coming from is my point. And I'm not mad at the guy. I know a lot of people are in uproar because of the Chappelle comment, but that's on him. You could see Madonna on stage and be like, yo, she's whack. And the next person is like, yo, that's a pop queen. She's a legend. She's a great artist, Who are we to judge? That's his taste, his opinion, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? So leave that man alone. I didn't get a chance to say it on my last Talking Smack, but everybody was tripping because Kim Kardashian had braids in her hair. She put them braids in her hair, which it's not like she hasn't done it before. And people were like, oh my gosh, it's a culture snatcher. Oh my gosh, she married Kanye and look what she did to him. He's crazy. And he's acting this way. Why would she do this? Because they were upset because she called the braids Bo Derek braids. And who doesn't know of that classic photo of Bo Derek running and she's got the beads and they just flopping all over the beach? Okay, maybe to her they're Bo Derek braids. I don't know. But she does stuff for publicity. Yes, she does stuff to get a rise out of people. That's why her name is always popping. And it's always in headlines. My point of saying this story and Talking Smack is Bo Derek jumped on Twitter and she shared such a respectful, cultural, non-offensive tweet. I'll read the tweet right now. Bo Derek says, hey, it's just a hairstyle that I wore in the movie 10 at Kim Kardashian. She calls it the Bo Derek because she copied my pattern of braids. I copied it from Ann Margaret's backup singer from her Vegas show, and we all copied Queen Nefertari. I hope her Royal Highness is flattered. But folks mad, they big mad, and they gonna have an opinion just like everybody got something sitting on that lower back. You came with a crack just like you have an opinion, and that is what it is. I don't really have too much of anything else to say on this episode of Talking Smack Part 7. I think that is what it is. I hope y'all subscribe. I hope you guys like the message I put out, and make sure you guys drop a comment below. Subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. Until the next time. Until the next time, thank you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you guys for watching everything. And let's watch these numbers grow. Like I said, look, I need 300 more to hit 1,000. I got to the 20th before YouTube evict me. Before they evict all my ads. Until the next time, peace.